Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Letterman Show. I'm one of your hosts, Darien Rencher. I'm joined by.
Amari Rodgers, man, what's going on?
What's up, everybody? Look, if you're a Clemson fan, you got to be in good spirits, man. Like, it's been a good it's been a good post Georgia experience,
No,
honestly.
yeah.
And we might be thinking ourselves when it's all said and done for that to be how we start the season because everything since then has been on the up and to the right. We've been trending in the right direction. It's been cool to see. Like I put out something this week that was just basically saying like I'm proud of the program. I really feel like we built the last. I don't think that's too premature. I think if you look at like where we were, obviously coming off last season,
hmm
taking a Georgia loss, and then kind of getting back to the standard. I think that's that. This year has been to me, and even what the players have kind of said, but just I feel like Clemson's getting back to the standard. Does that mean we're invincible? Nah. Does that mean we're like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It doesn't mean we're invincible, but to me it shows like we're playing at a high level. We're having fun. Dudes are playing confident, and we get our swagger back, bro.
No, exactly. Like you said, the standard. Like I feel like they're getting back to the point to where everybody knows what to expect from them every week. We expect a dominant defense, and now we expect an explosive offense. That's what they've been putting out there consistently since UGA. So it's kind of what the standard is now. And, that's kind of what we expect, and that's what they expect too. I feel
Facts.
like that's the energy that's around the building. They expect to dominate from every week from now on, and that's the energy that you want in the building if you want to be successful at the end of the year. So I feel like we're definitely trending in the right direction.
No, me too, bro. I think just um, I think like overall, like all the narratives that have been out there, I feel like we finally put a good answer to them. Like obviously, it's a long season. Like we could go ahead and man, anything can happen. As we look around college football, like God, we can not show up one week, and
Yeah.
we can lay an egg, and we can be another example of a team that was doing really well, but weren't focused that week. But I think Swinny gonna have these boys ready to play week in and week out. And
Mhm.
so, like I said, I'm excited to see what the rest of the season holds. Just recapping the last game, Wake Forest. To me, one of the cool things as you see like a team develop, especially like a good team, is seeing like find different ways to win. Like there be some games we get up quick and we keep the foot on the gas. Some games we get up quick and we stall, and then we got to figure out a way to manufacture in the fourth. To me, this is a different game because we kind of didn't come out as fast. That was a moment right there. I was like, okay,
Right.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that 7-0, that
Facts.
7-0 felt a little more like four. I don't know why it felt a little more daunting than 7-0. Like we went down and got three and out. It felt like dang, like they kind of got our number for a second.
Nah, yeah, we started a little slow, but I feel like once we got going, we got going. That second quarter, we scored 28 points. I think
Oh
28
my
points
god.
in the second quarter, and we didn't look
Yeah.
back. And then it was like, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a
No facts.
touchdown. Like everybody was touching the end zone, man. And I love to see it.
Yeah. To me, like away games, everybody gets to rock out. And that's what you saw. Like everybody really getting to play. A lot of guys who deserve playing time. It was cool to see like a couple of different names, or even different guys get opportunities that probably haven't like popped this year. Like it was
hmm
cool to see Detroit finally get a tub. I don't think got one this year already, but like it was cool to see him kind of get an early
Definitely,
touchdown. It was
definitely.
cool to see Brenny. I mean, to me, Brenny and Phil, two players like I think in tone. Well, man, to me the three main people, not main people, just dependable older guys. Like you got Bernie at tight end, Phil in the
hmm
backfield, and Antonio. And
Yep.
obviously all of the talent around them is really cool to see that kind of uphold, even some of the running backs, some of the receivers, some of the young guys. But them three, obviously including number two, are like the rocks.
Definitely. Nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that
And I'm just
100%, man. And they've been,
yeah,
like I said, since we've been rolling, all three of them consistent, day in and day out. And that's what you want from your best players, from your leaders. You want consistency, and be that example so everybody else can follow. And I feel like that's why we've been balling because they have, and everybody else just been following and seeing, okay, shoot, our ballers are balling out, so we gotta support them and do our thing too. And when everybody else is on the same accord, we can't be stopped, man. And that's what it's been so far.
it's so crazy too because like there's times as a team where you feel like everybody's looking around to see who's gonna make a play, and then
hmm
now it just feels like everybody's looking to be the person making a play. I feel
Nah,
like that's what changed. Like it was like who's gonna like be the one to step up? Can somebody please? Everybody's like begging, can somebody please just make a play? And now
nah,
it's like
nah,
everybady's like, no, I'm gonna make the play. And you just see
nah.
that bro from every position. Like so many guys touching the ball, so many guys playing. Even Josh Sapp had a catch. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of Josh Sapp, Olsen, Pat Henry, like a couple of different guys that have flashes, and it's like
hmm
it really is contagious.
No,
and
sure.
it
Man,
feel like
that's
it. Yeah, go
That's
ahead.
credit. That's credit to the play calling man too. Coach Riley, man, doing his thing, spreading the ball around to his playmakers, and that's credit to him, man. Good play callers, you see, they are able to spread the ball around to everybody on the offense. You know, they don't just focus on one guy and try to get them the ball different ways. They find ways to get everybody the ball and give ways everybody big plays. And I feel like that's what he's been doing, and I feel like that's why we've been so explosive as an offense because the defense can never guess where the big play is coming from. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like that's been really good for us.
No, same, bro. I think even to that point, like play calling, coaches, players, to me, seeing how hard last year was, even being there for like my last year, just like going through like a little adversity, it's been cool to see Clemson have fun again. I
Right.
think there was a part where it was like super daunting, even like past post the Georgia game because I know I really know how we respond. But
Hmm.
it's been cool because I feel like Clemson and fun have been like synonymous, throughout like the Sweeney era. Like it's been we go to Clemson, you're gonna win, you're gonna have fun. It's been cool to see Clemson get back to just notoriously being like we're gonna have fun playing, we're gonna have fun winning, and it's contagious in the fan base. That's why I feel like it's just a good time to be a fan, man.
Hmm.
Not even just be a fan, but like to be like a real Clemson family because that's been here throughout the last like years and the ride. I feel like we got this team has all the makings, and look at the surrounding college football to really like I'm not gonna make any overpromise. I don't say we're gonna win it all,
Yeah.
but they got a good like we can leave a real proud stamp on this year. Like to me, to win the conference, to go to maybe host a playoff game, which would be crazy getting that, to win a
Hmm.
bowl game. But I think we got all the makers to put ourselves in position to at least be in one of the teams in the running to go win that championship this year.
Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. I feel like we're getting better every single week.
Nice.
And I feel like if we keep trending in that direction, we'll be able to compete with anybody by the end of the year. I honestly think we can compete with anybody right now, if I'm being honest. You know, there may be a
Correct.
couple of teams, maybe like Texas or somebody like that that may be a worry, but even then, like I feel like we can compete with anybody. I mean, the way that we're playing right now, we're on all high cylinders everywhere. So man, I just hope we continue to trend up. And by the end of the season, man, I'm excited to see where we're gonna be at.
Let me see. I might hate these words, but I'm gonna say what I'm thinking is I wish this was located like the NFL season where you could play some teams twice in a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
season just to get like a real test because you got our number that day beginning of the season.
Mhm.
I would love to play another team again during the season. Like I would love to see Georgia again, like right now,
Yeah.
honestly. Like I would love to just see how that would play out, and I think I feel good about us getting that W. I ain't
Nah,
saying we're
for
gonna blow them
sure.
out, but I feel good about us competing at a very high level and coming out. If not with the win, it's gonna be a dogfight. And
Mhm.
so I do wish we could get that one back, which we might end up getting that one back at the end of the season. We'll see how everything shakes out. Like with all the playoff stuff, it'll
Right.
be cool to see how everything shakes out. But man, overall thoughts, like I said, weight game, man, it was promising. Like one a different way. I think it was cool to see Phil once again have another big game. Brittany have a good big game. Antonio, I said this is just like so many other bright spots, but without zero, I don't know where this receiving core or just where the offense would be. Like to me, zero has been the guy this year. Like he's been the
Yeah,
one.
he's been the one making plays every time he touches the ball. Like you said, Wake Forest, his first catch was a touchdown. So he like literally the
Yeah,
play before the touchdown, it was like Antonio Williams, no targets, no catches, and touchdown.
yeah,
So it's
correct.
like, man, when you got a playmaker like that, man, it's easy to be excited to watch him play and be excited to see him with the ball in his hands because there's something explosive or a touchdown coming every single time possibly.
Yeah, I'm happy for him too. Come off like an injury year, just kind of get back into his way. It's been cool to see him develop and like have another big year. And then I would say get into. I mean, like I said, weight game was cool. Shout out to the Krispy Kreme. That's always been a thing. That was always fun to
I
go over
missed
there.
the Krispy Kreme, man. I
I
missed the
know,
Krispy
bro.
Kreme.
Go out there, get them donuts, all them big
Yes,
boys.
sir.
Be sneaking too many boxes back to the crib. But nah, shout out to Krispy Kreme. And then just get into this week. I mean, UVA game to me this is special. Like I think I want to pay some homage to Coach E and
Hmm.
what he meant for both of our experiences. And then ultimately, like I think this is probably cool for Sweeney too. This, I mean, if I'm thinking this will be the first time somebody from Coach Sweeney's coaching tree is coaching directly against him as a head
Yeah,
coach,
I
if I'm
think
not
so.
mistaken.
I think so.
So that to me is like this is a cool like as long as many I think as many things that Sweeney gets honored for or awarded for. I think this would be something I know Sweeney's proud of because similar to Saban. Obviously, Saban's got Sweeney by a long shot and like age, but just
Hmm.
seeing that coaching tree develop over the years, it's cool to see like those things like with Kirby, um, Dan Lanning, like all these people or people that have come through like this, or Lane Kiffin that have
Yeah.
come through Saban's coaching tree, and now
Right.
seeing his coaching tree kind of emerge. It's
Hmm.
gonna be really cool for me to see them like go head to head, and
Yeah.
obviously they gonna keep it competitive because that will only be the right thing to do. Like it'll be the right
No,
thing to do to put your best foot
exactly.
forward. But it
Exactly.
is family, and I think man, Coach E is a Clemson guy, Clemson player, captain, coach, was a big part of a lot of that success the Sweeney era had while we were there, especially national championships. Like if he wasn't there, like I don't really think a lot of that stuff would have happened. Like obviously there's a bunch of other people who made it happen, but Coach Elliott for being in the building every day was a huge like rock. The reason a lot of us stayed, came to Clemson was to play for him, and so to me it's cool, man. Like I said, I love to see it be a competitive game. Honestly, I would love to see Coach E
Yeah.
put up a good fight. You
Yeah.
know,
Hey, I already know. I feel like the type of leader that Coach E is, the type of motivator and how he gets down to, the relationship with his players. I feel like that's what makes him a great coach. And I feel like that's why Virginia is probably going to come out and play a good game because I feel like they're going to want to play good for him. And I feel like that's the type of coach that he is. He pours into his players every single day. And when you're out on the field and you're playing for Coach E, you want to play well for him because you feel like you're letting him down if you don't because of the way that the relationship that he has with his players. So I feel like Virginia's definitely gonna come out and play hard for him, and I'm excited for that too. Just seeing how he's able to turn the program around. I feel like they only got 2 losses right this year, and they should have
bro,
beat they should have beat Louisville
they
last
might.
week.
No, they should have beat Louisville.
Exactly.
Um,
So they're a solid team, man. They're a solid team for sure. So I'm looking forward to this matchup, man. Coach E's been doing a great job, man. So I'm excited for him for sure.
yeah, and 4-2. I mean, I think the last year they might have got 3 or 4 wins, so they've already eclipsed like a
Exactly.
greater record than last year. And like man, yeah, I'm excited. Like I think nothing but great. I played for Coach E for 6 years. He coached me for 5 years at running back. And obviously, his last year he went to tight ends.
Hmm.
One of the best coaches I ever had. One of like leader of leaders. You know what I'm saying? Not just like a leader, but like a leader of leaders. Like he was somebody that the whole staff looked to. Obviously, his role, but he was one of the
Right.
guys to me like that. He always had the capacity to be a head coach. And so that
No,
was,
for
and
sure.
that's you can really tell that like amongst coaches,
No,
you
you
can tell
can.
which coach, you know what I'm saying, which coaches
Yeah.
have that ability to make that leap and be respected by like everybody in the building, the players
Hmm.
too. He was one of those guys that I was like, you know what, you got it. You it's almost destined, but if you don't become a head coach, like you tripping. And so it's cool to see him step into that. Obviously, I feel like seeing everything UVA's went through on and off the field, I think he's been a perfect person for that job. And I wish him nothing but success because obviously, man,
No
to
doubt.
take that head coaching leap, it could be it could be over as soon as you took the lead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wishing
No,
nothing but
for
success. I
sure.
know it's a big year for him. Excited to see him back in the valley. I know it'll be nostalgic and full circle for him. So much love to Coach E. Excited to see what we do this weekend. What you got? I don't know what other thoughts you got on UVA.
Shoot, man. Like I said, they're a dangerous team. Only 2 losses, so man. Hopefully, we keep going in the right direction. I know Coach Sweeney finds a way every single week to motivate the team to play hard, so I ain't worried
Right.
about that. So
Right.
I'm just excited to see the offense, man, continue to stay explosive, man, continue to stay consistent, and I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be a good night.
It's gonna be a good day for sure. Then I would just say, man, get into like last couple thoughts is like, look, we figured out this show out. We getting these cadences right. We got kids and everything, travel. We're gonna try to keep this thing consistent. At least gonna finish out the year strong. So hopefully y'all can keep tuning in and let us know what y'all want to hear. Like I said, if you made it this far, gonna put something at the beginning too, but just like, comment, subscribe, share. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So if you be tuning in, if you do tune in, if you like Clemson football, you like hearing insight, tune into this channel. It'll be players, former players chiming in. We're gonna try to keep this thing rolling and keep it fun. Hopefully, y'all enjoy everything. And the last thing I think, just thinking about the rankings, like ranked 10th. I don't think we really moved. And I feel good, man. You gotta realize like they build up the Showtime game, so there's a lot of
Yeah,
teams that are ranked because they could be playing each other. That's one thing
yeah,
I learned in my
exactly.
career.
Nah, for
So I was like,
sure.
damn, they not better than us. Why they getting ranked? So it could be
Yeah,
the number two versus the number four team in the
yeah,
country.
right, right, right.
So it's,
Nah,
it's,
that's
it's
good.
all, you know what I'm saying? It's all marketing play, but I feel like we're in a
Mm-hmm.
good position. A lot of those teams do have to play each other like sooner than later. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, Texas is this week.
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? That's like the number five versus the number whatever team. And so I think this week a lot like the next couple weeks a lot of things will shake up in the rankings. But as long as we in the 12,
We good, man. We good. Ain't complaining at all. We ain't complaining at all, man. We just doing our
Hey,
thing, man.
as long as we're in the 12, we good. You got any
Yeah.
thoughts? How you just feel about program? If not, we can.
Man, I'm super, happy, man, about how the program. After first week, everybody was feeling a certain way, but I feel like every
Sure.
Clemson fan and every Clemson former player, supporter, after that first week, we've all, changed pages and we're all on the same page as to this is a totally different team, a totally different energy. And it's shown week in and week out, man. So, man, I'm saying I'm excited, man. I love what I'm seeing from the team, from the boys, man, coaching staff. And, man, I can't wait to see what we do from now on.
Yeah, man, I think it's exciting times. Hopefully, we can keep it rolling into the bye week, and then just finish up this year strong. The schedule looks what we've been saying looks favorable, man. Like I think we got through, and what we're playing. It's not just who we're playing. So obviously, that's something I want to touch on before we get up out of here. Obviously, now with the heated schedule, and I'm not knocking the SEC schedule is kind of crazy. I'm not going to say that
What?
that's not SEC schedule is nuts. I
You
mean,
see it. You gotta look.
yeah,
You can
so
also you
I'm
gotta
not
look
going to
at
come in
the.
here.
You gotta look at Bama's schedule, bro. The rest of Bama's schedule is insane.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna come up here and say something like that. And I do think there's grace. There should be grace for those teams when it comes to playoff topics
Mhm.
because a lot of those teams that they'll probably either beat or will lose by will be in the 12. Like they
Right.
got too many good teams for it not to be, and they should be
Exactly.
penalized for losing to another good team. Let's
Hmm.
say just get blown out. But to me, when I think people look at our games, they don't need to look at obviously look at who we're playing, and I think the better AC teams can be can help the narrative. But I think look at how we're playing to me
Yeah.
because that's a bigger indicator. Like I think to me, we are passing the eye test every
Hmm.
week since
Every
week one.
week. Every week.
And so, like I said, if these games are close, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have a different thought. But I think we're dominating these games, and I think
And I feel like
that
that's where
matters.
you see the difference between our program and like a Miami. You see like a Miami struggling versus Virginia Tech and then struggling versus
Right,
California. I feel
right,
like our standard, we wouldn't be in that same boat. And that's how
correct.
you're able to see how Coach Sweeney has been doing such a great job over the years to keeping that standard between the players. It doesn't matter who we're playing, who's in front of us. We play the same standard. We're going to dominate. So I feel like that's just a
Facts.
test and to confirm, how good of a program that, Coach Sweeney has built.
No, for sure. So look, I'm excited to see. See how these narratives play out. Let's see how the week plays out. Like I said, excited for this weekend. I think it's gonna be cool for just anybody who's been around the program the last decade, man, to see Coach Elliott. Like, I think he left out the right way. He did everything to me above board, and left like in good standing. And I think nobody from the program wishes any ill. Like you want to see Coach E win. He's one of the good
Exactly.
guys, man. So
No
excited to
doubt.
see. So excited to see this weekend. I want Clemson to win, but I do want UVA to be competitive,
Yeah.
just for my dog. I want to see them come in and get spanked, but we will see. So look, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff, and like I said, we'll be back next week with another episode.
Sir, appreciate y'all.